Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well after vacation. I'm posting today. It's Tuesday. I'm trying to get in the habit of posting every Tuesday one big assignment and then having you guys turn that in by the following Monday. So I'm well aware that you have a lot going on and you're getting bombarded by teachers and assignments everywhere. So I'm trying to keep it simple but still keep you engaged into the craft of acting and certainly some appreciation for theater. This week we're shifting gears a little bit because now that we know we're out for the entire semester, I want to get back to some of the true techniques of acting, the little that we can do kind of in this way. We will return to some more appreciation stuff and some theater history stuff, but I'm going to try to do a balance of the two so that when you leave this course this year, you can at least walk away with a little bit of acting technique. Okay, so this week, what we're going to do is we are going to talk about character development. Now, I know all of you have done a lot of work in your English classes on characterization. And characterization is really figuring out what a character is like by how they speak, what they feel, what people say about them, what they look like. For actors, they do all of that work, but then they also try to create a character or a person that is more than just this two-dimensional thing that's on paper. They really try to create a three-dimensional character that comes to life. And one of the ways that they do that is by creating what's called a backstory. So today I've attached a short scene called Jasper and Candy that I want you all to read. And you can choose one of the characters and answer all the questions for the character. Now, choose the character who you kind of might identify with the most. By answering all these questions, you're starting to create what's called a backstory. So, for example, in the Jasper and Candy scene, one of the questions that is asked is, what are some of Jasper's hobbies? Well, in the scene itself, there's only one hobby. You can kind of read between the lines of other things he might be interested in. But if there's not enough there, you could actually create a hobby. I think Jasper likes to play basketball, because maybe that's the guy that you're starting to see who he is from the reading, okay? Another question asks, and this is kind of a silly one, but it will make sense in a second. Another question asks if Jasper and Candy were a particular type of animal, what would they be? Well, think about yourself. If you were an animal, what would you be? Why does it matter? Because animals have different characteristics, right? If you think of someone as ferocious and a go-getter and an attacker, you might associate them with a lion. Whereas someone who's kind of quiet and soft-spoken and shy, we might associate with a mouse. So the question does make sense when you really start to think that animals have particular personalities and character traits that we can identify with as humans. So what we're working on this week, just to recap, is creating a backstory. It is an excellent technique for actors who are trying to build good character, create good character work. And like I said, the scene is relatively short. So your work this week is to read the scene and then choose one of the characters that you identify with the most, either the Jasper, the guy, or Candy, the gal, and answer the questions for them. And then we'll come back and we'll do a little bit more of a discussion about, I'll kind of tie it up and see what people's different thoughts were on it. Also, just to be clear, this work that you're going to do this week is just the very beginning work of character development and creating backstory. You're being asked some very basic questions about their personality traits and their hobbies and their interests. As you really start to develop a character, we might go deeper into what was their childhood like, what was their life before this time like, because that's what creates the people that we are. So when we try to create real, authentic characters, we try to make them as true and full as we can. But this week, just the beginning with these questions. Okay? All right, I think that's it. That's an easy one this week. So I hope you enjoy the scene. We'll do a little bit more work, obviously, later. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.